All right, we should be live here. Let me just make sure that we're up and running on the Twitch. And we are. So, hello. Welcome, everybody, to the Paladin's Keep. It is a pleasure to have you here. I am, of course, your well-known Paladin Wright, and it is an absolute pleasure to be continuing on through my playthrough of Another Crab's Treasure. Now, oh, you can see him. He's up there, but is there a treasure up there that I'm missing? No. Alright, we got him last time. We don't need to worry about that. Okay. So last we left off, we were here, and we have to go that way. So we gotta kind of go back out and maybe... Oh, also, I learned there was an interesting thing we can do that I want to do real fast. So it's an option. So settings, not gameplay. Yes, sprint mode was instead of hold dodge, it was tap sprint. So apparently, because of the mobility kind of needed in this game, hold on. There we go. There we go. Awesome. That just changes the button that I need to press in order to sprint, and it allows me to still dodge and this be a little bit easier. So that was a very good thing. I saw that on TikTok as a like a setting to change, so I went and changed that. So tap sprint instead of hold. Okay, we go up here. Yes, sir. We go up here. Good there. All right, let's climb up this thing and get to the top here of this castle. So last we left off, now that I have a little bit more breathing room, all right, now that I have a little bit more breathing room, last we left off, we had made our way to the Duchess of Slacktide, Duchess Magista. So I have my my screen here. Oh, by the way, there's way too dark. It's because I forgot to turn on my under the sea light. My bad. Yeah, so Kril, main character, went to the Duchy of Slacktide to speak with the Duchess Magista about getting our shell back because it was repoed by a loan shark because of taxes. In that process, we acquired a magic ability called Umami from this thing called the Moon Snail. Well, that's just a pain. You gotta be kidding me. Dropped all of my little collectibles. That is very, very tough. Okay. Luckily, they dropped really well. On the way, just gonna rebox these real quick and continue talking about lore. So all of you guys that are watching get to listen to me yap for a quick second. On the way to speak with the Duchess of Slacktide in order to get our shell back, we did fight a boss. So we fought the Royal Shell Splitter, which was this very, very interesting boss to fight. We killed him after 7 deaths, which was a ride in and of itself. That is not Boogie Boogie, that is Sandy Claus. Bam. So that is one. This is our last one. I'm just gonna make sure all these guys are in their shells. And then we went to go fight, what was it? Nephro, the captain of the Royal Guard, was the other boss that we ended up fighting. And then when we finally met with Magista, she told us to go to a cave so that we could find something shiny, was what she wanted. She wanted something shiny that she would appreciate. So we found that. It was a pearl, I believe it was. I believe we found a pearl. But then we fought a like corrupted platoon finder or something like that. Polluted platoon finder is what we found. So... Nope. Okay. And when we came back, we found this. So all of this is the way that it's been since we got back. So we're going to try to figure out what the heck's going on here. And we also got that cool ability. Okay, we could go down. I think we have to go down. Is that a chest? Is this what chests are going to be? Yes, open. Bloodstar limb. Okay, so that's for more health, I believe. If I'm right. Okay. That's where we landed. So let's just drop down like this. Nice and slow. Got a lot of nets here. Oh. Okay, that's defeated. I think we got to get back to where. I forgot we have that dash move. Shortcuts for the win. This was the way that we went to get to the caves. And we have all this just like sludge just chilling. Man, they killed a lot of the guards. Can we talk to this guy? No. Dang, dude, they're all just super dead. Fizzle, pop off. Let's do it for the, for the defense, man. Alright, let's go. Let's get in. Oh! Got him. Oh, what do we got in here? Is that the Duchess? Swap the shell. Shell discovered. That has to be the Duchess.
Hey, I don't know if you noticed, but your guards are going nuts out there.
Oh, l'entrée, little hermit. Our minds are clear as crystal now.
Ah!
Oh, shuck.
I once thought my duchy quite.
I like how he says, "Oh shuck." It's just, like, that's them cursing.
But compared to
because you could, I think you, what, shuck corn?
Destined to
Can you
wash
shuck
away.
crustaceans?
That's why I'm having them tear it down. I thought
She's
my
all, like, corrupted.
beauty worth preserving too. But of course, my worthless life will.
Why is the
wash away
word
as
worthless,
easily as
like,
any other.
fluttering like that?
Almost as easily as yours, little hermit.
Okay.
You're mine. Your death will be gorgeous.
How did that catch me?
Tear it all down. Return it to the waves. Can't you see how
Did I die?
worthless this all is?
What? What the heck? Okay, that made no sense. I almost had her, too.
Hey, I don't
Okay, we don't gotta watch that again.
Your death will be gorgeous. You're
Ow! That didn't even touch me! Dude, the hitbox is low-key kind of crazy.
quit squirming.
Get her. We got her. Even though we got poisoned, we still got her. Nice. Tyrant of Slacktide. Defeat the Duchess.
Lives are as sand beneath the tide. You'll see one day.
Pollution Scoured. Royal Wave. Subjugate enemies in front of you with a massive swipe of a Dungeness Crab's Claw. Causing them to briefly take increased damage from all sources. It's an adaptation. So, holy abalone! That was a shell of a fight, kid. You were watching the whole thing? I guess it was too much to ask that the soldiers caught you, you jerk. No such luck. I hit as soon as everyone started going crazy. Why not make him Australian now? A survivor never picks a fight he doesn't have to. You can learn a thing or two from a guy like me. Gotta keep him like a mafioso, you know what I mean? Well, now the Duchess is, you know, so give me my shell back. You have no reason to keep it anymore, right? This old thing. You know, I can barely remember how I got my fins on it anymore. I think I might just go pawn this off in the big city. Make myself a few microplastics. What? You can't do that. Hustler can do anything you can get away with, kid. See me in New Garcinia if you want to buy this bad boy back from me. No one else buys it first, that is. No! When I get my hands on that guy, I swear I'm gonna... I gotta find a way after him. Alright, power runs through you. You've learned your first adaptation. An attack learned from a powerful creature that can be used even without a shell equipped. Use it with R2 at the cost of umami charges. Nice. We got abilities. Okay, so we got something to write on the lore board here. So, one, we can write that the Duchess was polluted. So we can just kind of like write here, polluted. And then let's write that the loan shark is going to New Garcinia, which is, I'm guessing, is a part of the Duchy of Slacktide. And then let's also write that the umami magic can be used for adaptations for Kril. There's some things to write down. That was a lot. Alright, let's post up here. Level up, always. Our attack's pretty good. So yeah, let's do one up in Vitality. Alright. Alright, we got our adaptation. Dang. Now what? We just leave? Oh. That would make sense. everything's all dark and gray. More crystals, never hurt anyone. Oh, this is how I started going up. Okay, hold on here. That's probably the way I gotta go. I'll do some soul searching. Okay, not that way, because that was back up to where we were. Go search that side too, if we can. It's so close yet so far away. All right. So we made it out of that fort. All right, let's go up here first. Imagine we can talk to... Yo, it's another one of us. It's over. It's all over. Why it ain't it ever me, you know? Whoa, what's going on here? I'll tell you what's going on. Getting my carapace cracked by cruel, unfeebling forces beyond my control yet again. That's what's going on. Just spent my whole savings on rare trash you can only get in the shallows, so I could sell it at a profit in New Carcinia, of course. And then use that profit to trade up my shell. Get myself something nice, you know? And now I come back here, and the bridge to the city is completely collapsed. There's no way I can make it back without leaving all this trash behind. It's all over, man. I'm fully shucked. I'll be shellless within the tide. I guess I better find another way around if I want to get to the city. Thanks for the sympathy, pal. He's right, the bridge is broken. So we got a new character named Firth. I don't know if he's if he's gonna be hanging around, so we're gonna not write him on the full board. If I see him again, we might. He could just be temporary. We'll see. It's the first. I think it's the first character in a little while that's had a name. So it's kind of why I'm like trying to pay attention. He probably is gonna be important. Stainless relic, workable piece of metal. Maybe someone can turn it into something useful. Interesting. Alright, made it to a new area, the Reef's Edge. Alright. Try out this new shell. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna try this ability. Yo, that's crap. Yeah, that ability's disgusting. That's great. Oh! We got our first set of ranged people. Yeah, first set of ranged enemies, like explicitly ranged enemies. Golden, I'm liking that. Ah, not one of those things again. I also figured out the pairing mechanic a little bit more. Apparently, I've been understanding it very, very wrong. So the parrying mechanic in this game, it's not that you're trying to... I mean, it is, but it isn't. So typically what I would have thought is because parrying's kind of like bring up your guard immediately. You're not trying to do that. You're actually, what you're wanting to do is to release your guard on time. So you want to be in your shell already, and you want to be releasing your guard to cause the parry. So, you know, you go in and then you bam, parry, right? It's the reverse versus what people might. Well, I definitely originally thought. I did look it up because I was like, I don't understand why this parrying doesn't make any sense. It's not parry, it's parry. See what I mean? Just pay attention if you're watching this to how I'm going to try to fight some of these enemies. You'll get the hang of it like I did. It's not that difficult. Like, once I figured that out, it's like, okay, the attacks are very well televised. Granted, if I could get a shell. It's a thimble. Heal up. Cool. I could go over there. I'm gonna go over there. I can't just like skip out on this, dude. It's right here. I have to do this. And we're dead. Wow. Jeez. Alright, that guy is a little tough. Not gonna lie. There's just so many. Sea Star. Oh, there's a big guy up there. That is a very, very big dude. There has to be something for sitting at all these places, and I just don't know what it is. Oh, this is phenomenal. Leave it to me. Leave it to me to screw that up, because I didn't want to get completely hammered by that dude. That'll work. Yep, barb hook. Got that shortcut. Ooh, dude, this platforming. That is something that stokes the Souls-like pain of some of the platforming in that game. Wow. What? Dude. Hey. It's not. Probably an easier matchup. There we go. Oh, no, I don't know how to get to you. Nope. Give me the kill pod. What's this? Interesting. I don't know. Oh yeah, that recharges are. Is that the way I feel like that's the way I have to go? So that's the way maybe I want to go. No, that goes to the bridge. Because we're trying to loop around the bridge, so maybe I don't go that. Oh man. Go. Good use of that ability. Can't do anything else. I think there's dudes there, but I don't know how. Okay, there's something I'm missing. There's something I'm missing and I don't want to miss it, so we're gonna run back real quick. Good news, we're caught up on our heals. So we can go back here and figure out what... Oh my god, how do I get over there? Got a jump pad. But literally nothing else. This is something like we'll have to come back to. Oh no! Dang. I gotta be a little careful. I mean, yeah, it's giving the vibe of something that I'll come back to, but I don't. Or, you know what? No, I can see a sponge over there, so maybe that's actually something that's like a slight detour that brings us back. Oh, wait a minute. That's not even gonna remotely cut it. How do I get to that? How do I get over there? That has to be it. That's not that. I'm not seeing anything that's even gonna attempt to get me there. So, okay. Oh, I can't. Okay. Dude, come on. But the... my man. That's... No, at least he died. I don't like how some of the camera angles are really screwing me over here. Let's go this way. Yeah, see, that feels like the way I have to go. So, like, in my mind, it's the way I don't want to go. Because that... Progress means I don't find items, I don't Uncover secrets. All the good stuff. Ooh, a snail and a tennis ball. Hey there, pal. Do you like going fast? No, I hate it. Well, it's your unlucky day, because you're gonna need some wicked speed to get over that ramp down there. Walking ain't gonna cut it. Neither is sprinting, even. No, sir. Oh, okay. And that's where I come in. Pablo, 5-time Snail Racing League champ at your service. They had to give us snails our own league because we're so damn fast. Okay. I'm gonna tell you how to get some speed so insane your grandma's antenna will be twisted in her grave. Or maybe she's still alive. Sorry, that was a little insensitive either way. But trust me, this kind of crazy movement will peel your gills back. It'll dry out your exoskeleton while you're still underwater. It'll boil you in your damn shell if you're not careful. And worst of all, it'll turn you into a permanent speed demon who can't even form words if they're not moving at high velocity. Are you ready to accept that kind of risk? Because a lot of people say they are. And before you know it, bam, addicted to speed. That's not what he means by that. Seen it happen to a lot of good critters down here, so I gotta ask one more time. You sure? Yeah, why not? Okay, so basically, you're just gonna want to sprint towards the ramp and then press the block button. Awesome. Except I don't. I want to get over there. Which means things not moving, so I want to get down here. Does it exist? It's got to be something with those cubes. But I can't do anything with those cubes, so I don't... It has to be something with those cubes. I'm gonna try something. Damn it. There we go. Alright, so we sprint while rolling. We're gonna grab the tennis ball. Whoa! Alright, we did. Now we're addicted to speed, guys. He said it, so we gotta go get super addicted to speed. I don't make the rules, guys. I just abide by them. So. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and level up. Let's do more vitality, because we're gonna freaking need it. Probably get a little bit more health, and then go back to massively bombing up our attack. Okay, still can't get past there, so we gotta go this way. I'm just loving, like, the very relaxed, chill vibe. It's peaceful, but it's not, you know? Oh, looks awesome. I love this. Oh, is this gonna be a boss? It's way too quiet. Dude, it's way too quiet. It's giving boss arena. Is it gonna be just this little guy right here? Is it gonna be just a big boss? They're asleep. Oh, no, they're not. There's no way. Are the guards just out? What are these film? Oh, it's just pictures of cats. Oh, that's funny. Those are probably all the devs' cats. Yeah, they probably just like, the dev team was like, hey, send us pictures of your cats. We'll put it in the game. Nice to see a fresh face in town. And right before trash day, too. What's trash day? Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know what trash day is. I couldn't spoil the fun for you now. You'll know soon enough. And that is the long, complex history of Slacktide's trade route with New Carcinia. Wow, I'm so glad I stuck around to learn all that lore. Thanks, Uncle Adi. Adi. It's Adi Picing and Amir Consectator. I like those names. It's really interesting. I like how some of the foundations are just these. Hello there. Lord Ipsub. Hello, ma'am. Have you come from Slacktide? This bridge is usually reserved for traders, soldiers, or nobles. You don't look like any of those, dear. Unless, perhaps you're one of those neo-nobles that chooses not to flaunt your wealth. How exciting! What's the Duchess's court like? Is she as gorgeous as they all say? Yeah, she's pretty. You're not so bad yourself, little noble. Care to come out to my apartment? Have a nice day, ma'am. We had the panic. We couldn't. This place is huge. Enamored with the sight of our fair city. I can honestly say that I've never seen anything like it. You should go and explore, but I'd say topside if I were you. Seabed can know some pretty sketchy characters. Good to know. Welcome to New Carcinia. A beacon of civilization amongst the harsh violence of the sands between. A testament to the prevailing power of industry. The city of dreams, the big crabapple, and the defining pillar of the trash economy, which supports all of crustacean society. How did I get into this conversation? My name, you ask? Tortellini, the town greeter, at your service. I'm beyond excited to greet 2 new visitors in a single day. Is that a lot? Not at all. We usually get 20 or 30. Then why? Wait, did you say 2? Was the other one a shark carrying the coolest shell you've ever seen? Oh, a friend of yours? Not at all. I've got to kick that guy's butt and get my shell back. Oh, a sworn enemy then. This day gets more exciting by the minute. I've got to catch him before he sells my shell to who knows who. Can you tell me where he went? Not at all. I greeted him with gusto and then didn't give him a second thought. What sort of town greeter would I be if I looked behind me to keep tabs on those I've already greeted, rather than facing forward to greet those yet to come? Okay. Where would someone trying to sell a shell go then? I can think of exactly 4 places. They might have tried to sell it at the Shellfish Desires, the luxury goods store. If it's more of an antique shell, they may have gone to check if the museum curator might purchase it. Failing those, they might have visited Bottom Feeders, the dive bar in the lower crust, to try to pass it off to someone, to some piece of gutter trash. And finally, they could have gone to the back alley blacksmith to sell it for scrap. Okay, thank you so much. I'll check out all those places. Godspeed, small fry. Would that I could give you more of a tour. But my work is never done whilst there remain travelers left ungreeted. He takes his job seriously. And it's admirable. Never underestimate the power of a hard worker. See that hermit over there? Isn't he so mysterious? The one standing uncomfortably close to us right now? Heavens no, not them. The mysterious blue one over by the bar. Oh, please tell me you don't mean Firth. Tilapia went on a date with him and he tried to get her to invest in sand dollars. You deserve someone better, Delty. Some hardworking crab who will treat you right. He's just so mysterious. I've just been unable to stop thinking about that awful business happening in the Grove. Would you hush up and enjoy your kelp, Benedict? All this bleeding heart nonsense is ruining brunch. Grove. There's Firth. Well, hey there. Long time no see, fellow hustler. You're that guy from the bridge. Sure am. Firth's the name. Dona wrote it. You'll know? You seem pretty happy. Didn't you just lose all your money? Of course not, pal. Not even close. A shrewd investor never puts all his shells in one... puts all his butts in one shell, you know? And that's my goal in life. I get butts into shells. Specifically my butt. And specifically the fanciest, flashiest, most impressive shell I possibly can. You feel me? Not really. I'm a shell trader, kid. That's a hermit's lot in life. Always looking to upgrade. Swap out the old shell for a better one. If you're smart, you'll get into the business too. A whole ocean of opportunity could be passing by, you know? What do you say? You ready to start that, your journey up the proper ladder? We could get you in a flashy new shell by tide's end, you know. I think I'm okay. Thanks. You're lost, kid. Okay, just gonna repeat. If we see him one more time, let's just write it down. We might as well. We got a new character who's connected to New Carcinia. So connected here we have Duchy. So Duchy Slytide. This is just New Carcinia. We have Firth. Firth is a shell trader. He's given like Han Solo vibes. So we'll see where this development goes. Oh, we can go around and get the item. You gotta be kidding. I don't want to do any of this. I want to go back to the top. It's not what I wanted. But we found a moon snail shell. Oh, it's one of the guys we're gonna talk to. Okay. Hold on. Oh, we gotta create that. Oh, there's so much to do. Take it. Oh, we did it. A sand dollar. Little guy that looks like a coin. Vanishes on death, but prevents you from losing microplastics. Ooh. Alright, let's go get that item on top of those dudes. Smithy. Rusty nail. Ooh, my favorite. I love me some rusty nails. Alright. The second thing we gotta go do is find that set of magical crystals that were over here. Learn some skills. Might need to travel back to the moon snail. Let's talk to some of these people. Ah, I do love my morning constitution around New Carcinia Square. So says I. Bartleby Shoals. Okay. Souvenirs, tchotchkes, miscellaneous baubles of various sizes and qualities. Get them at your cheapest right before trash day restock. Okay. Another profitable trash day is just ahead of for yours truly. The hotel's booked to the gills with eager tourists, and I don't even have to lift a pincer. Alright, so people are coming here for this day. What do you want? I'm sorry, but I'm very busy. I'm a very busy business crab. Very busy with business. Oh, sorry, it looked to me like you were just standing around. What you have just told me is that you know nothing about doing business. I guess not. Yeah. Business is just people standing around. Trash futures have never been brighter. I'm positively drowning in the stuff. It's such a rapidly growing market. I simply can't understand how any crab could miss out on these opportunities. Oh, what if the trash day is just like, hey, they're, pollution, and then the pollution is what's causing the corruption? What if that's like, what if that's the connection here? This is gonna have like an eco-friendly environment undertone. Moonstill's domain, lower crust, or location shallows, Carcinia, the shallows, like that. Okay, yeah. Moon snail. And a dead bot. He's a big dude. Generous as ever, the noble moon snail provides their pupil with additional powers. Let's learn some skills. Charge attack the shell, sticks it to the end of your fork, turning. Oh! I like that idea. The hermit crab finds himself unsatisfied with this makeshift weapon. He seeks greater strength, more ability to crush his enemies lest he find himself crushed, and he has quickly discovered that the best defense can be a powerful offense. Interesting. Let's do... increase that. Yeah, riposte. The hermit crab's control over his shell does not stop with deflecting attacks. By redirecting their energy, he turns his opponent's strikes into his own. Such in-depth battle strategy is rare in the ocean. Praise be to the noble moon snail, who taught him everything he knows. So after parrying an enemy, quickly press R1 to perform a counterattack. And it restores an umami charge. Let's go to the upper crust still. Certain scary predators will inflict frighten, forcing you to hide inside your shell. And you did face a bit of that. Okay, so that was the first area. And we got recommend. Oh, dude, there's stuff everywhere. There's no better city in the world than New Carcinia. I've never been anywhere else. That's how great it is. Oh, that's a recharge. I'm gonna go to that guy here in a second. No talk. Welcome to Shellfish Desires, the flagship brick-and-mortar store of Shellfish Core. How goes it, my visibly financially troubled friend? Is it that obvious? It is. I suppose you come up to the upper crust for a bit of window shopping. No shame in it. Plenty of folks pause on their way through town to take a look at our luxury shells. You got 5 minutes before your pause becomes a loiter, so enjoy them while they last, my friend. We can buy shells. Dang, that's a lot of microplastics. A Felix cube. Little bro. Piggy bank. Imposter. Among Us. Baby shoe. Conchigli, which is basically just a noodle. A shuttlecock. A Bartholomew. Yeah. Okay. Oh, more. Interesting. Yeah, trophy. Matryoshka. Rainbow capitalism. Show off your crustacean pride with the snappy bandana. Yeah, isn't rainbow capitalism like a bad thing? I feel like people who are a little bit more progressive leaning tend to say that that's not a good thing. I think rainbow capitalism, my understanding, is when companies posit forward LGBTQ allyship for the sake of marketing. I think that's what rainbow capitalism is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Blackout poncho. Blackout poncho worn by crabs that live near the edge. Dope. Ivory poncho. Try not to stain it. Mr. Kril? No, that's Mr. Krabs. Alright. Cult leader. Is that Charles Manson? Is this supposed to be Midnight? It's interesting. Okay. And then Maid Kril. Uh-oh. Yikes. Alright, shell insurance. At Shellfish Desires, you can pay microplastics to insure any shell that you've worn before. At the Moon Snail shell, you can pick any insured shell to start with every time you respawn. That's not bad. You see my... Did a big shark come into town and try to sell you a shell recently? Oh, he sure did. I told him to get stuffed. We don't do trade-ins here. And even if we did, I never take the kind of beat-up junk he sold me. Not a clue where he went after that. Does nobody in this city pay any attention? No, I guess not. We're gonna go to this guy. Yeah, this guy's got to talk. And we're gonna do a jump scale. Oh, Jackson! Every day I find myself looking down, wishing you were up here with me, claw and claw. The tide we crossed paths, I was immediately smitten, but my family would never approve of me with a commoner. But there's nothing common about you. Maybe one day I'll possess the courage to tell you, but until then, I shall yearn from afar. Creepy! It's giving Romeo and Juliet vibes, but See this here? Best view in the lower crust. I'll be honest, it just looks like a stinky alleyway to me. Aye, the stinkiest. Brings a tear to one's eye, don't it? Sure does, Jeb. It sure does. Oh. Guys, it's fragile. Guys, it's fragile. I'm telling you, it's fragile. Oh, another item now. Damn it. Hold up. Not gonna lie, that was very close. All right, let's talk to these guys. Used to be I had a job up topside. Quick thing, helping some well-to-do family with some trash moving. There was a fine fellow who seemed to take a shine into me. I wonder what he's up to. Sorry, pal. No entry here right now. So cleaning up this path after last trash day. I'll have it done soon, I promise. Can you really clean all this up by yourself? They'll fire me if I don't. So yes. Tisk, tisk. Hey, buddy, you gotta get a load of my friend over here. This crap will tell you how things really are. He'll say the stuff we're all thinking in private. The kind of stuff the topsiders don't want you to hear, you hear? This place sucks. That's funny. No more discussion. I'm headed to Flotsam Vale, and that's that. Dad, you gotta quit that job. Didn't you read the studies? Working around all that gunk totally damages your brain. It's scientifically proven. Load of crap, if you ask me. If my brain was getting damaged, it'd have happened by now. Already been working for Shellfish Corps for how many times at it again? Alright, so we have a gunk. And that word, like the Duchess's words, a little shifty. A little shifty. Look at that big stupid museum. What's the point of a whole building to store old crap from the past? Come when they start showing off objects from the future. Then it wouldn't be a museum. I'm telling you, dude, ancient civilizations were way more advanced than we thought. They built all sorts of stuff out of the natural environment. They had no need to wait for Trash Island to show up. What, like those medieval nut jobs in the shallows? Advanced my shell. No, way cooler than that. They made stuff that still hasn't been recreated today. And they did it with magic. Alright, I think you need to lay off the seaweed. Yeah, he thinks he's all high. Excuse me, what is this building? How do I even want to voice this guy? Maybe like a... Why, ho, little one. You stand before the new Carcinia Museum. I don't like that. How would I get this guy? But ho, little one. You stand before the new Carcinia Museum of Carcinized History, I say. Oh, neat. Can I go in? Of course. A museum that no one could visit would be a sad state of affairs indeed. Oh, wait, I almost forgot why I came here. I'm looking for a tall shark who stole my shell. You seen anyone like that? I can't say I have. But if I had traveled here to fence stolen goods, I'd start in the lower crust down beneath us. Gotcha. Thanks. Be careful down there, I say. Yes, good chap. We will do our best to be careful down there, you say. Yup. We did it. Hey, Manta? Yeah, Coley? That guy broke our cool crystal. Oh, wait. Just walked up right up and broke it. What happened to live and let live, Coley? No idea. Life really isn't what it used to be. Want to go find another cool crystal? I sure do. Can't let jerks like that ruin our chill. So true. Dang. Alright, next one I want to go visit. Pond. What ho, gentle crab? Hi, how's it going? Truly terrible, but I can't let that keep me down. I have an endeavor that'll see me in the big cans at least. It can't possibly fail. Again. I have an inkling that it's gonna fail again. Ooh, be Beware of topsiders, small fry. They'll make you feel special while you're useful, but don't be fooled. I moved here from across the sands between because some rich bastard said I had it in me to be a shell model. Me, can you imagine? Needless to say, he kicked me to the curb before you knew it. So yeah, don't trust topsiders. They'll play you like a goddamn fiddler. I like the safe use of language here, how they're switching out for COD. Hey, kid. Hey, mister. Be sure to take care of yourself. I've seen too many good crabs let themselves waste away down here. They'll tell you no one gets polluted in the reef, but down here in the lower crust, it happens. It happens. Thanks, I'll be careful. I hope you have a real nice day. What a nice guy. Kids, gotta change your name, Lenny. No! Come on, change your name. I said no! Look, we can't be a percussionist trio named Binko, Banko, and Leonard. And why the shell not? We'd sound like a goddamn comedy trio. Well, maybe we should do that instead. Oh, quiet. I'm listening. Oh, you gave it a sec. You gave it a thought. Binko, Banko, they might be good friends. I used to have it all. I used to be somebody. Then one bad deal and pow! Down here with this sorry lot. Do I look like a bottom fetus to you? Of course not. I'll make it back up there one day. No matter how many other crabs I gotta oh! My goodness, dude, it's gonna be... Are they got cars in here? Hey, yo. What's up, big crab? Hoy there, Scrap. It's a fine piece of metal in your claws there. Lots of promise. Care to make it shine with me, Scrap? Make it shine? You mean my fork? It's just a piece of junk I found in my neighborhood. Aye, and what a piece of junk it is, Scrap. Bring this old smith some relics he can break down, and he'll show you what that junk of yours can truly do. Sounds useful. Upgrade fork. Ooh, we traded a stainless relic. Kril's fork upgraded to level 2. Hey, Storgos with the follow. I don't think we have enough stainless relics. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Paladin's Keep. It is a pleasure to have you here. Hope you're having a good Tuesday, my man. Have you seen my shell? I almost don't want to ask, but did a big jerk shark come here trying to sell a shell for scrap? It would have probably seemed crazy to you because the shell was super gorgeous and cool. Aye, he came by, turned that shell to scrap soon as I could. What? Are you serious? Sure as seafoam I am. Nay, wait. You said a shark? Scrap that. My mistake. No sharks came by. Nay. What? God bless you. One of the few streamers to get the name right. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and throw you a quick welcome. Store goes. Boom. Awesome. We'll throw you a quick welcome for joining in. I'm sorry that you're having a tough time with people getting that name right. That's I'm glad I got it right. So welcome in. What did you think I said? You almost gave me a heart attack. No need to shout, Scrap. Me ears work just fine. Okay, so it's not at the museum. The shell's not, you know, here at the scrap, and it's not at the store. So where could it be? Where is my shell? It doesn't rhyme with hairbrush. What am I supposed to do? VeggieTales taught me up until this point. I wasn't prepared. All right, it's like this guy. That's the best cough I can give you. The doctor said I can go back to work if I'm not coughing up blood. All right. That's what we got here. Oh, hold up. For the last time, Isla, give them snips is not a full plan. But, Mom, they're making a move on Porgy, and the snips always works. Back me up on this, Ida. Sorry, Isla, but your mama has a point here. The crabs Porgy is in deep with aren't the kind you can just snip away. Isla, and Vimbaria. Isla and Ida. Why are those names? Isn't that the name of Bert Kreischer's kids? No, Isla and Georgia. We were so close, dude. If it was Isla and Ida, I would have been like, that's insane. This game's not giving me the vibe that it took inspiration from Bert Kreischer of all people. And so I would have been a little flabbergasted. What do you got? Roughing it in the city ain't easy, but I'd rather be struggling down here than dead out there. We got news of more towns getting polluted. Okay, we're seeing that word a bit too often, so we're going to write that down here on the lore board. But it's a green... No, we already have it down. Yeah, blue, polluted. But that's its own thing. So it needs to be bigger. This needs to be a lot bigger. Because this is a problem. So polluted. Because then we know we can link other things on it as we start to learn. Okay. Alright, where's the last place I gotta go check for my... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Steady on. Not one step further, mate. You're gonna want to keep your distance. How come? How come? You guys full of sediment, mate? Can't you see what I am? I'm the type of guy who hurts everyone I touches, mate. Oh. That can't possibly be true. I bet you just haven't found the right person to show you your affection to yet. I could give you a hug. Maybe that'll help you open up. Bloody shell, mate. You're an odd one. Take my advice and leave me be. Savvy? Okay. Goodbye. I didn't want to talk to you anyways. So this works out great. Bottom feeders. Ahoy there, traveler. Pull up a cork and stay a while. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I ain't seen you before, mister. You came to the right place. Mom's bar is super cool and popular. Cool. Hey, hey, hey. You a customer? You gotta talk to my mom. She's the one in charge. These little guys make my trips out to open ocean a little less lonely and a little more safe. What more can a crab ask for, you know? It's a good question. Nema. Hey there, youngin'. Welcome to Bottom Feeders. Finest little watering hole this side of the slurry. Hi, my name's Kril. I'm new to town, I guess. Thought I recognized a fresh face. Pleased as plastic to meet you, Kril. Name's Nema. If you got the money, why not stop on in for a bite? My kiddos and I would love to have you. We also offer a stowaway hiring service if you're interested in such a thing. You mentioned something about stowaways? What are those? Oh, I'm sure you've seen them around. That's our nickname for any sort of little fella that sticks itself out to your shell, little fella. Oh, like a barnacle. Exactly. And for the right price, there's all sorts of them that might tag along. People pay for that? They sure do, hon. Lots of our visitors here are travelers just stopping by who could use a little company on the road. You ought to consider it if you got a journey ahead of you. The open ocean can get mighty lonely, hon. I'll think about it. Thanks, Bam. Aw, call me Nema, hun. I'm not a crabby old lady just yet. No! I need more microplastics! Hey, if it's not too much of a bother, I'm looking for a shark that took my shell. Any chance he stopped by here? Fairly sure I'd remember a fellow like that swimming into my establishment. Sorry, kiddo. That's okay. No worries. We are royally screwed. It's gotta be somewhere. I just gotta find out where that shark went. The city is so big. How am I ever gonna find my shell? This place is so stupid. And it's loud. Why couldn't everyone just leave me alone? Everywhere I turn, someone's trying to take something away from me. Or sell me some kind of... Pronathan. Scuttle right up, fellow citizens. It's the grand opening of the prawn shop, full of legitimate shallows made wares. We got plastics. We got metals. We got packing foam. We got garbage you ain't even heard of yet. What the? That's my shell. That's my shell. Are you serious? This guy's still following me? All right, play it cool. I don't know what you're talking about. Seriously, give that back. It was stolen from me by a jerk shark. Well, first off, that shark seemed super cool and chill to me. Second of all, he sold it to me fair and square. You want it back, you gotta buy it like everyone else in the store. That's how the prawn shop works, baby. But, well, how much? And what can I actually pay with? Depends on what you got, pal. I've got a few microplastics, I guess, and some string. Look, that shell's really important to me. Could I work for it or something? I'll do anything. Anything, huh? I guess I could probably come up with some arduous and meaningless time sinks for you to partake in and earn your shell back. For starters, why don't you scrape the barnacles off my sweaty... Wait, did you hear that? Hear what? Belay this conversation, kid. Trash Island is here. This always catches me off guard. I gotta get ready before I miss out on some prime plastics. Hey, I'm not done talking to you. Oh, do we got a cutscene? Oh, cutscene! Trash day. We heard about it.
Trash day! It's trash day! Everyone get your baskets! Don't miss out!
Back off! I saw it first!
Get your own trash, pump suckers!
Wow. Lobbeard's
that thing?
fucking crutch.
I've never seen anything like
That's
it.
a cereal box.
It's a message from the captain. It's got his face right on it. It's gotta be.
You find me booty.
Excuse me?
Start end.
Excuse me, please. Pardon me. Excuse me, young lady. As New Custinia's official historian, I'm sure I can shed some light on... My God! If I'm not
Please don't tell me
mistaken,
he has the other half
this
of it.
is part of a map.
Please tell me he
A
doesn't have the
map
other half.
showing the way to a most valuable treasure, I say. If someone were to find its missing pieces and decipher them, why, they'd be rich beyond their wildest dreams, I say.
Rich? I like the sound of that. That treasure's as good as mine.
Okay, we're
I'll
gonna
be
have to
able to
remember that
afford the
voice.
flash you sell in the ocean, you know?
Not if I get
So-
there first.
he's so,
Think of all
like,
the
scummy.
tourists that treasure can bring to our city.
Well, don't you count out us bottom-siders. You'll be eating your hat when I get that treasure and fix up my restaurant.
It would appear the hunt is on, I say. The first
Oh,
stop
now
on
we got
that
their voices.
seems to be the forest to the north of here.
Conch
May the
never-
best,
Correct.
crab.
Apologies for the interruption, folks. I seem to have misheard something. I could have almost sworn there were some citizens here planning on unearthing some valuables.
Poland.
Need I remind you all how threatening the ocean is outside this reef? I'd hope it would go without saying that the duty of such a dangerous excavation would
Man, who's
fall
that guy
to the
behind him?
Shellfish Corporation. That would be safest for all involved. Don't you
He's super
agree?
scummy, guys. We don't like him.
We hear you, Roland. No problem.
Then, as Shellfish Corp's CEO and this fair city's de facto mayor, I suppose no one would have any objections to my taking sole control of this treasure hunt. Are we all in agreement?
Oh dear. I suppose that sounds all right with me, I say.
You hear what they're talking about over there?
Sounds like some kind of crazy treasure hunt.
Hey kid, I just got an idea. If you can go get that treasure they're jawing about, I'll gladly trade your shell for it.
For real? You'd really do that?
You bet. A prawn never goes back on his promise.
Aw, yeah! I'm gonna find that treasure!
Oh, they all heard that. Oh! Whoa! With a gun at him.
Haha, yeah, you go, kid. Roland can't tell us what to do. That treasure belongs to whoever can find it first.
The corporations don't control us.
I suppose a little friendly competition is only
Oh, he's scummy. We don't like him.
I hope you know what you just dove into, kid.
I don't like him.
See you in the open ocean, treasure hunters.
The hunt begins. Begin the treasure hunt. Dang, that was crazy with a capital Z. Really stepped in now, kid. That squid that hangs around Roland doesn't think twice about disappearing people. You told me to. Hey, I recall merely making a suggestion, pal. The offer still stands. You can get me that treasure, the shell's all yours. Okay, well, where do I start? Aren't you listening to that old dude? It's off in the grove, way north of here. Got a bit of a walk ahead of you. Great, well, I guess I have no choice now. I'm on this treasure hunt whether I like it or not. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you find any other junk out there, take it off your hands for some microplastics. Fair's fair. Sell junk. Sell all. Oh! Let's not sell the pristine pearl. Oh, but the microplastics. The microplastics. Oh, he's got a stainless relic. Oh, I need it. This feels kind of unethical. Our kelp sprout. Oh, that's tough. Oh, sit there. Let's talk to people. Even in the city, in today's climate, how frightful. If we all work together, I'm sure we can find that treasure and come back in one piece. We could build a new church with that kind of money. Our faithful will worship in the parking lot no more. Fair. Heavens, what excitement. I'll be tagging along on your little treasure hunt. I simply must document it all for my followers. Who are followers? You know, followers. People who follow me around, just desperate to know what I'm up to. You mean to tell me you don't have any? Oh boy, a real-life treasure hunt. This is the sort of thing you read about in books as a little crablet. You think we'll find a shark? Or a bobbit worm? Or one of those horrendous monstrosities that live only in the deepest depths of the drain? I really hope not. Just drifted into town and you're already making waves, kiddo. If it wasn't for you, we'd have all just rolled up and let Roland step all over us like usual. So we're going after all of this treasure then? Seems like it. If that old timer who runs the museum ain't pulling our claws, whoever gets that treasure's gonna have some serious pull around town. But honestly, as long as someone gets it who ain't Roland, most of us will be darn pleased. Who is that guy anyway? Why does everyone hate him so much? Roland? Only the CEO of Shellfish Corp, the largest trash scavenging operation out there. Besides what a few independent traders haul in with their own 2 claws, all trash that makes its way into New Carcinia goes through Roland. So he's got some deep pockets. Shellfish Corp owns most of the buildings in town by now, and charges a pretty plastic for the privileges of living in them. Those of us down in the lower crust, you could say we ain't really fans of the way things are going, so taking him down a peg by waving some treasure in his face, I can think of a lot worse ways of spending a tide or two. But enough about Roland, we gotta make tracks towards the treasure. That museum curator told us to head towards the Grove, right? I've been to the Grove before. Meet me just out of town if you needed a nudge in the right direction. Oh yeah, this is gonna rule. Real chance to go up against my idol, Roland. Your idol? You like that guy? Of course I do. He's a business genius, you know? Roland came into this town with nothing save the clothes on his back and a trash scavenging empire that goes back generations. And he built that empire up into a somewhat bigger empire, on his own. Why go after the treasure if you think he's so cool then? Ha! You really don't know the first thing about business, kid. Sure, I respect Roland, but we're also in the same market, and that makes us rivals. The free market demands I do my best to one up him. That's the spirit of healthy competition. Ah yes, capitalism. My favorite. Well, that was quite the clamor, I say. It's not every day you see someone go claw to claw with Roland. I didn't know I was going to cause such a commotion. Oh, well, if you ask this old man, it's about time someone stood up to that bully. He's been attempting to pave over my museum for God knows how long. But I digress. We've got to get a move on if we want to beat Roland to the punch. As I said, the first stop on our journey is the Grove. Head out of the city and keep traveling north, and you'll reach it eventually. Just take care not to get devoured, I say. Yeah, sounds good. I hope it does. I hope it does sound good, my friend. I hope it does sound good. Let's level up. Let's do one. Yeah, bam. Yahoo! Yahoo! Ba-bum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, 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 bum. Roland owns most of the industry around here. There aren't many folks around brave enough to stand up to him, but you really got us all fired up. He's gonna regret it if he thinks we're just a bunch of soft shells. So says I, Bartleby Shoals. You got him, Bartleby. You got him. Let's go to the Grove. New Carcinia. Welcome to Carcinia Heights. Luxury homes with luxury views for the luxurious upper cruster yearning for a life of luxury. Home starts as low as 1.5 billion microplastics. The rich. Wow, real-life treasure hunt right in our city. A tale of adventure, tragedy, betrayal, romance? Maybe if I hurry I can snag the novelization rights. Fair. You aren't headed out to the open ocean to look for treasure. Shell no, I moved up here to avoid that sort of ruckus. Let all those cloud chasers get themselves killed for all I care. Another one of those cardboard monstrosities just went up in our neighborhood. We had the decency to take these outcasts in. The least they could do is build some nicer looking buildings. Quite so. At this rate, our pristine ocean view is going to be blocked by hideous high-density housing. And we all know who's to blame. The poor people! The poor people! Just so. Ah, yes. The elites. Is Urchin back yet? Still no sign of him. I told him heading out into the sands between was a bad idea. The land between. Sounds like Elden Ring. That boy and his get-rich-quick scheme. Sure hope he's doing alright. Maybe they're talking about Firth. Hey, where'd you find that fork there? Oh, this thing? I just ran into it by the shore. I'll give you 3,000 microplastics for it right now. I'm sorry, it's not for sale. Come on, kid, I could use some good self-defense. In a place like this, 6,000. I kind of need it, sorry. What, leave a poor vulnerable crab like me out in the current like that? 4,000. Wait, you went down? I'm a haggler. Fair. Wish I had a little pet sardine, so cute. Oh my god, no way. What's up? I totally feel the exact same way about sardines. No way. Do you want to kiss a little bit? What? What? Huh? Huh? Oh my god. That's crazy. They were gonna smooch, dude. That's insane. All right, I guess we just drop down. Yeah. Despite it all, I'm just happy to have a home here at all. At least we don't fall victim to bandit raids like the towns out in the open ocean. That's not very good. Come to the city, they said. It's safe inside the reef, they said. Fat lot of good if we can't even afford a place inside the walls. Still better than staying out there with that beast out and about. Is it? What's stopping that thing from coming here anyway? Why, you don't trust the scent markers? Have a little faith in technology. Okay, so we got a monster out there. And a beast, a veritable beast. A lot of talk about the end of the world these days. It's only a matter of time before whatever's gunking up crabs' minds out there comes to gunk us up too. Or, you know, so they say. Y'all figure that stuff out? Or y'all figure that stuff is really true? Who gives a shit? If my rent doesn't go down soon, the world can go ahead and end as far as I'm concerned. So true, brother. Yeah, I feel that. It's hard because it's like, when you talk about, like, world problems, it can be really difficult to, like, truly have, like, an authentic care for places that are, you know, things that are going on across the ocean. Because we, in a multi-continent world. It's like, how am I supposed to be concerned about something that is, you know, like happening in Europe or in Africa or in South America if we have issues in the United States of America? Like, it can be difficult. Do our issues always equate one-to-one to the issues that people are facing across the world? No. But typically, you know, people just have a difficult time, like, truly caring for things if, like, their daily physical needs aren't met. You know, if they don't have the extra money because they're not saving, because, let's say, they're living paycheck to paycheck, probably can't donate to charitable causes to help out with even like things that are happening in here to help feed the homeless or do all those fun things. So I get that previous guy, that previous grab is what I'm saying. Chance Grove, here we come. Ooh, got some people. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your seahorses, kiddo. Look, we're technically rivals in this treasure hunt thingamajig, but that don't mean I want to see you get devoured before my eyes. Okay, we gotta write these characters down. So we have Conch and Nema. Nema. Conch. We also have Roland, who is the CEO of Shellfish Corps. So we're all in a treasure hunt together. Okay, what did I do wrong? Look, there's rules to exploring the sands between. Namely, steps you gotta take from preventing him from slurping you right out of your shell and eating you whole. See these arches? Folks who commute from here have done a pretty good job of scenting routes to the nearby areas. Scenting? Yep, laying down scents that he ain't a fan of. No matter how tasty you are, he won't pass near the path. Wait, who are we talking about? Who is this guy? Look, just stick to the arches, okay, kiddo? If you get chased, make your way back to one as quick as you can. Can do. Ooh, I'm excited. So you're serious about this treasure hunt after all? Of course I am. This is my only way to get my shell back. Please don't take offense, but I have suspected you'd lose your nerve, I say. Sands between are no place for an innocent crab. Whatever, I'm super brave. Let's just get this over with so I can go home. Point me in the right direction. Oh, you might have what it takes after all, child. Such a willingness to run off and get killed in the name of discovery. It brings a tear to my eye, I say. Since you're new here, I'll give you an overview. To the north is the Enchanted Grove, once a reclusive village of spiritualists. East of here is Flotsam Vale, the company town of Shellfish Corps. And west, I wouldn't go west without good reason. Not that it matters, the captain's map is pointed us north, towards the Enchanted Grove. Meet me there, and we can discuss our next steps. Yes, sir. Don't know who he is. You Colt. Oh! I wanna fight him. I really want to give it a shot and just. Wow. Oh, he's fast. What the f— I mean, I earned that. I did want to see what he would do. Oh my god. And it sucks because now I gotta go get all my stuff. Oh, there it is. You can see it? Okay. We can stray from the path. Alright, that'll be a guy that will come back and fight later. Run! I just want the item. Run! Ah! Run! Try one more time. Just for funsies. Oh god. Ooh. Wow. Okay, we could do this, guys. We could attempt this guy. It's gonna be a freaking run back every time, so maybe we try to search for another. Maybe just try to search for another. Like what are they called? The moon snail shells. Maybe. We could also use, maybe we got more crystals, we could go use 2. And some options. Oh boy's gonna show up now. It's got to, come on. Hey. Oh, we gotta be careful about him running away. That's the tough part, because then he comes back with full health, right? Yeah. No! No, he doesn't. He comes back with somewhat most health. Gotta find another shell. That'll do. That'll not do. Oh, we're so screwed, dude. And we're dead. Oh my god. I mean, we could. We just gotta figure out how to fight this guy. But it's doable. We haven't had a decent challenge in this game since we started playing. Well, I mean, we did have the first boss, but he was a little over leveled too. It's been interesting. Granted, he didn't fight anywhere remotely close to this dude. This dude is way harder than the Royal Shell Splitter. So that part is interesting, to say the least. I gotta find. There it is. Give me a second. Careful about losing all my stuff. Okay, maybe it'd be better if we went out this way. There we go. Here we go. Ah. Bring it, dude. Ooh. Wow. Huh? Okay. Whew. I gotta like really try to get those timings down on his multi-attack. His multi-attack's the only thing that's like getting me. Everything else for the most part is very manageable, but it's that multi-attack that is not. Oh my, okay. Yeah, we're already very unlikely to kill this guy here. Down two of our kelps, dude. It's tough. Thimble. of them. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. Parry. You take no shell damage if you parry, so we could do it. If we learn the parries, we could do this. No. You just can't take all this extra damage to these other crabs, dude. We got no rooms for us. Maybe we pop on over here where we don't have to worry about fighting those guys. Let's fight this guy so we have a place to go to if we need. There we go. Oh, let's go fight him over here. Change of scenery. Uh-oh. Ah. Dude. Alright, in a second. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gotta move. How much did he heal? Oh, that's not bad. I like this tin cup, dude. So. Oh. What is that? Here we go. We did it! Oh, we got him! Woo! We killed the Ravenous. Defeated Pagurus the Ravenous. Woo! What a fight. I feel so pumped out. Maybe the lobster has a point. I should go back to Conch and see where this next map piece leads. What? He had a map piece? Dude, we definitely weren't supposed to fight him. When we did, we just went for it. Oh my god, dude. But now we can explore this area in peace. There's a thing here. Where is it? Is it here? I thought it was over here. Probably it was over here. Yeah, I grabbed the item from down there. So who cares, dude? My goodness, man. Oh! Oh, oh, no, 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 no. Is that dead? That's not instant death. Ah.
Oh, crab.
Oh, oh, that was instant death. Oh, no. Oh no, we got 25,000 microplastics. We got to go hunt down. Okay, we probably should play it safe because we're moving to an area that the game didn't tell me to go. So we need to go north. We need to go north. Okay, so let's stop veering off for now. We're getting way too adventurous. Let's just go the game the way that the game intends. Now we can. After we go get our items back. Conch is gone. I wonder if killing that thing caused Conch to disappear. That would make sense. That actually make a lot of sense. Yeah, I gotta go. Okay. It's this way. Is that over here? Plenty of time to do so. Get ourselves a shell. Dude, this tin can is pretty disgusting, I'm not gonna lie. Dude. Dude. What the heck? That's so stupid. Like, give me a second to breathe, why don't you? And also, why was there a second, why was there another of those worms? Okay, we gotta be careful as we go get that. Dude, we really screwed ourselves over. We We really screwed ourselves. You can't see my death count that well. I'm gonna have to find a new place to move it. I think honestly, let's move it just real quick. Let's get it maybe back more into focus because we have the. Oh my goodness! Oh, I didn't mean to move all of that. There we go. I just wanted that. My Streamlabs was like, yeah, let's just group it all together. Which was an immediate no-no, by the way. I think we fixed it. My items. Over there, okay. Go get those. Alright, time to go the way the good Lord intended. And so, ooh, that looks crazy. So this is like the main world then. Like this is it. This is where the game opens up into a little bit more of an open world game. Ah! Yeah, no thanks. You shall. Get you first. Barbed hook. It's not bad. Oh, there's a. I see it. I don't like this. Ah! Dude, okay. This game in multi-people combat, not fun. Okay, I'm throwing again. Where's that tower? There it is. There's my cat. I think we just go for the tower and just say screw it. There's way too many guys out here. I need to upgrade my attack again. Like, I'm not killing them fast enough. So. But we've 26,000 microplastics to kill them all. Ooh, phytoplankton. Family of fun-sized photosynthetic friends. Consuming a heart kelp pod regenerates a small amount of... Yeah, she's a little upset because I had her locked out of my office. For her own good, I might say. Because I had my big ol' pitbull in here, but she doesn't care about that. Oh, yeah, so far as I've been home from my country, check it out. You can even see the grove from up here. It's going to be a swell adventure, I can already tell. Give me a second, I'm going to give her some scritches. Alright, she's all scratched out. I should make some significant changes. I'm in the wrong direction. Need to go that way. Yeah, that's the way we gotta go. Alright, let's go test our new fighting abilities on some dudes, I guess. I think really at this rate all we're gonna do is get to the grove and then call it good. Nice. This is gonna be the real test. First, the little crabs. It's better. That's a lot better. Soda can for another? Thank you. Yeah, I think we'll just get to the... grove and then call... Oh. The hat. Okay, that's the right way. Hey, you? Me? What do you call blue crab who goes on a lot of dates? What? Sleeping with... Wait, did I say crab or fish? Damn it. I've been waiting so long for someone to come by so I can tell them my joke. And I screwed it up. I'm so stupid. That's the last straw. My life is worth... Oh! I got my hammer. Okay. Cracked. Oh. Yeah, this is... Okay. Okay, rule number 1. I was sleeping on this. To the grove, so let's find our start. There it is. Then it's going to be our starting shell. So we'll make it to there, and then next stream we could go and continue to explore more of the sands between, which is totally an Elden Ring reference now that I think about it. What do we got here? You again, vagabond. I'm pleased you survived. Oh, I barely recognized you. You're the guard from Slacktide, right? Nice hat. Indeed. Chiton is my name. However, I have shed my title. I was foolish to pledge my sword to a lord so easily swayed by greed. You understand, don't you? The consequences of the fall of Slacktide. No one to guard the bridge? Far more serious, vagabond. What annihilated Slacktide was an infection. At first I thought it was a pollution of the body. Now I suspect it stems from the mind. Regardless, I believe it was the Duchess's greed that invited it into her lands, and until those like her are annihilated, the infection will spread, and spread, and spread. For this purpose, I have arrived at this grove. So you came to the grove to kill someone? In a sense. I came to grow in strength. The way through will not be easy. It appears polluted bandits have overtaken this place, but I believe somewhere within lies a master who might grant me greater power. Power that could destroy the ruler of the reef. Ruler of the reef. You mean Roland? I met that guy. He seemed like a real jerk. I don't blame you for wanting to take him down. You came face to face with the tyrant, and you failed to strike him down? But I wasn't going to fight a guy I just met. Even if I wanted to, his bodyguard would have probably wiped the floor with me. Know this, vagabond. Anyone can identify evil. It is nothing special. If you are unwilling to lay down your life to correct the world's cruelty, what use are you? Oh, I don't see you rushing to go fight Roland right off the bat either. Maybe I'm also here to get stronger, so I can take him on. You think about that? We shall see. You must be strong to have survived this long, vagabond. Use your strength to strike down this world's evil, or it is all for nothing. Alright. Yeah, I think this is actually a good place to end it for today. So go ahead and place our moon snail shell here. Let's just real quick, for the sake of time, let's level up once, get more attack. And then let's shell port to the moon snail's domain so that we can get more abilities, and then we'll go to the lower crust so that we can do some more trading, and then we'll call it. And then that's where we'll actually call it. On skills. Ooh, that'll be good. That'll also be good. What determines whether a creature flees a larger predator or stays to fight? Perhaps it is a calculated decision based on whether they feel they can win. But sometimes we see prey creatures take fights they have no logical hope of surviving. Driven not by logic, but pure primal instinct, to flee is not in these creatures' nature. That Kintsugi might actually be pretty good. Yeah, that's kind of what I want is that, but I don't have the shards. All's well. I only had a thing for you. Where's that prawn shop? There he is. Let's buy another Bloodstar limb. Oh man, they increased. That's crazy. Okay, let's go. You make it to the top for me? Oh. Item over there. Oh, bread claws. Maybe just be easier to... Oh, here we go. I think I gotta return to... Yeah, the museum guy. Place map piece. The look of victory on your face, I say. Yeah, it was tough but exciting. Let's see what comes next. I'm kind of stoked. That's a big piece. It appears the next piece is guarded by the massive monster roaming the sands between. Oh, I just killed that guy. Beg your pardon? Yeah, the big monster's the guy who had this piece. That's not where I told you to go next, child. I guess I got a little distracted. I see. Well, it won't be a problem. Proceed to the Enchanted Grove like I told you, and you should get your claws on that next piece. Dang, that's crazy that we kind of... Oh, he's got a Felix cube. So what's your deal anyway, pal? It's some kind of in shell. What? You know, a guy who just stays in his shell all day. Somebody who doesn't care about normal cool guy things, like getting women or the stock market. He's a finance bro. Well, I guess I don't really care about one of those things. I've never heard about the other one. You never heard about women? Boy, we've got a lot of work to do. Don't worry, pal. Stick with me and we'll make you a functioning member of society in no time. No, it's the same thing. Okay, cool. I'll just save it. Memories, dude. Poggerus the Ravenous. That's crazy. Okay, well, with that being said, that is where we are going to end things for today. So we're going to go ahead and save the game and call it for the stream. So, we're going to meet the gap. That was fun. Okay, and then let's, that may have made her a little upset. Okay, I don't see anyone on that we could raid out to for tonight, so I think we're just going to go ahead and call it there. So, yeah, we're going to... Yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll just end it. So, thank you guys for a great stream. I appreciate you all. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Make sure that you stay safe, take care of yourself, tell someone that you love them. I'll catch you guys in the next one. We'll be playing later on in the week. So, without further ado, I will see you guys soon. Thank you guys so much for a great stream.